morning. Chilly day today. I think it's about -2 Celsius. So it's somewhere around the below freezing mark anyway. So I got a little heater going in the shop. As you noticed yesterday, last night I took out all the strapping that I had put in, and took it out and painted it all. I know it's a little bit of a pain to do that, but it seemed to me to be the best way. I had put everything in with as few screws as possible using the self-drilling screws. I had countersunk everything, and then the next job is to reinstall it using plus nuts. I looked around for a step bit, which was the best one that I think works for this type of job, but my my riv nuts that I ended up getting came as a 25/64 hole. I think you can bump the hole up a little bit, but I wanted to go with the 25/64 and keep it as tight as possible, get the best grip. So I ended up getting a regular drill. I've got a close look at that. What I ended up doing was taking a whole bunch of black tape, and I held it on the edge, and I put my finger in the hole of the black tape, and I slowly turned the drill on and went up and down. So I coated the whole drill bit in black tape and a nice fat top section right there at the top. And I went ahead and drilled the holes, and actually it held very, very well. I think I've got only about 3/8 of an inch sticking out there, and had no problem at all. I was able to drill them all pretty quickly with good confidence that I wasn't going to punch through the other side. So they're all done. I've got most of my plus nuts in. As soon as I got all the holes drilled, I went and used up a few cans of trim cloud, different colors that I had. So you can see some gray. I think there's some blue there in the corner. Some of it's shiny, some of it's dull. Anyway, I did that, and then I had to go get a couple more. I think I was about 15 or 20 plus nuts short. So we're pushing somewhere about 80, sorry, not plus nuts, riv nuts. About 80 riv nuts short, or 80 riv nuts altogether, and I'm about 25 short right now of being finished. But I took the time and painted over top of all of them to make sure that I didn't miss anything that I might have scratched. This morning anyway, I'm going to start by finishing out installing my last few riv nuts. I'm then going to, I think I got a couple of holes down along the bottom to drill for the bottom piece. Then I'm going to wait till it warms up just a tad, get above freezing, and then I will touch up the rest of the paint. And once that's dry, then I will reinstall all of my pieces in with bolts, and we should have a pretty solid finish, or start to a finish to a start. All right, so here we are. All the riv nuts are in. It's been vacuumed out, cleaned out. I've sprayed all of the screw holes, or the riv nut holes and stuff, of course, prior to putting them in, and now afterwards. You saw before, I actually had a whole bunch of gray in there, and then I needed more paint, so I thought, hey, what the heck, I'll get white. And so I just kind of went over everything, and it looks a little bit nicer. So my pieces are loaded up on my gator here, and I'm going to start bringing them in and getting back to where we were 2 days ago when we had all the pieces installed, ready to go, before I took them out to paint them, put the riv nuts in, and get where we are now. All right.